So what are we gonna do today? I have the bumper back here. Let's go pick up some paint and let's get this ready to put on the Jeep. All right, so first things first, we're gonna take this bumper, put it on this thing, sand it down and get it ready for paint. We're just gonna do a quick sand and that should be enough for the paint to stick. So we're gonna do the Scotch-Brite. If you want the paint to stick a lot better to sand it down a lot more than just the Scotch-Brite, but since it is an off-road bumper, it's gonna get scratched up. It doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way and paint it with, and for the paint, we are using Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. So we'll see how this does and I'll let you guys know as I do it. So we already sanded it down. Now we're just gonna clean it up and then pretty much ready for paint. And we are spraying it with bed liner, not paint, so I'm not too worried about the bumper not being super sanded down. I mean, you can always respray bed liner on top, so it's not a big deal, but I think it's ready to give it a coat. Here goes the first spray. Not bad. So let's keep going. I'm getting bed liner all over me, but so far so good. It's kind of hard to hit the bottom angles, but we'll do that after the top is dry. It's honestly looking really good. I don't think this gives much texture, but it does cover well. There's definitely other bed liners you can buy from a can that have a lot more texture, but for me, I think this is fine. I was just looking to revamp it to make it look a little bit better. Oh, there's a little drip right there. Oh no. So the bumper is actually coming out way better than I expected. It's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. I think the paint helped me like it a little bit more. So anyways, we're gonna let it dry overnight and we'll pick back up tomorrow and we'll be installing it on the Jeep. So let's go. And before we continue with the video, I do want to let you guys know that we have a mystery box for sale for Black Friday. It is now on the website. It'll be linked down below. It's going to be $35 for the box plus shipping, and you're going to get $60 or more worth of stuff in the box, including interior light kit, dash light kit, my soap, jet tag, shirts, anything that's on my website you might get in your package. And we only have a limited amount of boxes, so get one now before they run out. And also we have a new shirt. Check this one out. This is probably my favorite design, and this is with PNW 153. If you guys know who that is, he's the one that makes the stickers for the Jeep windshield, and it has the Sasquatch and the Jeep going up the rock. I have one on my Jeep as well, so we collabed together to make this shirt for you guys. It's definitely one of my favorite designs, and the same with these. There are limited quantities, so pick one up now before they sell out. Huge shout out to PNW 153. Go follow him on Instagram, pick up a sticker from him, and maybe a shirt to support both of us. So let's continue with the video. Guys, so this is the next day. The bumper looks super good. I honestly really like the paint, and overnight it did texture up more, so I really do recommend this paint for the price. It's 10 bucks a can. Pretty dope. Anyways, we're gonna get started by taking off the bumper. You guys have seen us do that a lot, so I'm not gonna record it, but once I do, we're gonna work on the mounts. So whoever designed this bumper, they did it really smart. So I have this mount here and it fits perfectly in the hole, so you have to twist it a little. And then there it goes. You do have to drill out the holes a little bit. So we used one of these step bits. It's the biggest thing that we had, so that actually worked really well. Now the only issue is when you have the mounts in, it's really hard to access the nuts on the inside. So what we're gonna do is weld them onto this piece here. That way we don't have to struggle with that and just tighten it up from the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. So I centered all the points down with this Dremel here. And now Chris is gonna be the first one to weld.
Yeah, we just clean this up.
We're gonna put the bolts in through the bottom to hold the nut and then give it a little tack. So the holes we have to drill out are these front two and then the back right. And all we're gonna do is hit it with the step bit and that should be it. All right, so that one goes in. We are good to go. So right now we're using the Capri tools. You can hear every little click. It just grabs, man. I love this thing. Anyways, we're tightening down the mounts, and after this, pretty much ready for the bumper. So we got both mounts on. Now it's time to put on the bumper. That thing is super heavy, so let's see how we do. Can you check in there?
No,
does it look like it has space? It goes on the outside?
No, it has space. Actually, it has space.
Yeah?
Oh.
Oh, my fenders. I fucked up that fender too.
Inside.
Okay.
Trust it.
Now you can trust it. Ready? 3, 2. Yeah, let me give it a good thrust. That's you're supposed to thrust it.
You're already at the holes.
Almost.
No, you're at the holes. Might as well put a bolt there. I think rubber mallet, dude. Instead of hurting your pig.
I'm not hurting my pig.
Or your zipper's down already. Tell you.
Oh my god. Fucking great. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
It just happened.
So check out these Capri Tools open end wrenches. They have like an angle to them, so if you need to get in hard to reach places like here, this is perfect. And it keeps the open wrench straight up. So I don't know, that's something really cool we just noticed right now. You can see how it is straight, but it has that angle to it. Nice. So the bumper is on. You can see a little bit of this exposed at the bottom. I might just paint it black. I don't know if I'll cut it off yet, but that's something we need to address. So next we're gonna put the grill on, put the hood down, and see what it looks like afterwards in the sun. So there it is. As you can see, it does stick out a little bit. I would have to guess sticks out about 8-9 inches, I would say, but it looks better than the stock bumper. From the front it looks really good actually. From the side it's a little bit too much outside. When we were installing it we didn't notice, and the edge dug into the fenders on both sides. But overall I think this looks pretty good for now. This is only temporary. I'm gonna be making my own bumper eventually, but for now I think that's pretty dope. Since it's so heavy, it did bring the front down a little bit, but it's even with the rear. I had the front lifted a little bit higher, so that's good there. We're gonna go test drive it and see if there's any difference with the weight added. All right, so there is the bumper. Like I said, it does stick out a little bit. I mean, it is what it is. At least now we have some recovery points on the front, and we can actually add a removable winch to the hitch right here. So that's something that I could do if I needed a winch. I don't think I will do it with this one, but with maybe my next setup I'll have a built-in winch on the bumper. For now this thing is good enough. So with that being said, I'm being blinded by the sun. I'll see you guys on the next one.